Good morning. You're welcome to the Ghana Month Corner on the Assembly Morning Show. My name is Sylvia. You know, on this show, we like to promote Ghana, made in Ghana goods. We want to know about our tradition, our cultures, and everything that makes us Ghanaian. So today we are at the Tetteh Quarshie Arts Center, located at Jolu. This is where the Ghana Month Corner is coming to you from this morning. And so we want to go inside and interact with some of the traders there. We want to find out the things that they do, their artifacts that are on display, and then talk more about Ghana, learn more about Ghana, know more about Ghana. We are still at the Tetteh Quarshie Arts and Crafts Center. It is the pride of Ayawaso. And we have the chairman here. We want to go and then quickly speak to him. Chairman Toda, you're welcome.
You're welcome, madam.
All right. So kindly tell us about the Tetteh Quarshie Arts and Crafts Market, because in actual sense, it's not really popular for a lot of people. But tell us about this place. When did it start? So far, how far?
Thank you very much, madam. We are very glad having you this morning. I would like to seize the opportunity to greet every Ghanaian, especially the craft lovers, that the Tetteh Quarshie Art and Craft Market, being one of the oldest surviving art and craft markets in Greater Accra region, because we used to have Legend Village, Opebia, and some other small art and craft villages in the past. But due to land litigation issues, all of them are no more, even Sprinters Road. So Tetteh Quarshie Art and Craft Market started somewhere 1990. This is our new location, which is just 2.5 years old. We used to be at a place which is not far from here, but due to land litigation issues, we were evicted. But somehow the district assembly, came to our aid, and then a new location, which is where we are standing now, is given to us, and then we built it with our own hand and resources. So anything you see here is put together by the members, even though the former MP, Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan, helped us in the form of cement and cash. But whatever you see here was built by we ourselves.
Wow.
So I would like to say that on record, if you can look around, this is the most serene art and craft market we have in Greater Accra region now. Very organized.
I can attest to that.
Very disciplined. And the environment is so serene. You can hear birds singing in the air, and it's children friendly. Some of the other markets that we have, you can't go there with a child because it's so clumsy. But here you can see people come with their children, and we have a modern bar, rooftop bar and restaurant. So I'm just trying to say that on record, this is the best place for you to shop for your made in Ghana, made in Africa goods. If we want to talk about tourism of any country, it wouldn't be complete without the handicraft sector. Why do I say this? Our cars, our electronics, our so and so, we got them from the white people. when they come here as tourists, as business people, listening to our music, enjoying our cuisines, visiting our tourist sites, they don't buy cars and take them back with them.
Yeah.
What can remind them of Ghana is our handicraft, which is very expensive out there. So this market, what do? We are preserving our culture and heritage. We are giving jobs to our people because talented people pursue art. For example, talking about myself as a visual art student from Kwando Secondary School.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have the chance to further my education, but I found myself then in the year 2000 in Tetteh Quarshie Arts and Craft Market. This is where I have groomed myself.
Wow.
And as I speak, I am one of the finest Ghanaian exporters, handicraft exporters.
Wow.
With all the exposure from government side and then my own exploit.
Okay.
So this is a lucrative industry that government need to take
So we can walk
a second
around
look at. One, if you look at the number of people this market have employed, they would have been on the street like me. But because of Tetteh Quarshie Art and Craft Market, over 250 people with their dependents are surviving over here.
250 people. Wow. Wow, that's huge.
In each shop, you have more than 4 people working. You have the producer, somebody who does the raw work, somebody who does the finishing, somebody must sell, somebody is a sales manager, a sales manager. Somebody is also marketing this market outside. For example, like for the past 3 months, we have a contract with Sami Flex TV to market this place.
Wow.
We have given him to an employment through this market.
Then you need to employ us also so that
so you know the
we can market.
Continues. We have senior secondary school leavers who are employed here as shop attendants.
Wow.
Which means if the market is not here, they would have been unemployed.
So this market alone is, serving the youth and most Ghanaians who, hitherto would have been unemployed. And so, yes, when it comes to employment, this art center is doing a lot. But I want to know something. Is everything done here? All the artifacts we are seeing here, are they done here?
Yeah, let's walk to this guy so I can explain something.
Okay.
You see this piece of art is carved in a village somewhere in the north. By somebody who doesn't have access to come to the city.
All right.
Who cannot also sell directly to anybody in that village. So what we do is some of us buy it from them raw. We bring it down here for someone like this to polish. That is his special field. Polish it, and you could see it has now meet an international standard.
Wow.
It's ready for export. It's ready for domestic consumption. So most of the things are also carved here because we have workshop at the back which I will be taking you to. You need somebody there. So it's a division of labor.
A whole industry. Wow.
It's not for one person. When you pick one piece of art over here, somebody did the raw, somebody do the polishing, somebody have to put some metal somewhere, and somebody have to, give it the final touch. So that is how it works.
Oh, wow. So the wood, everything, the beads, they are all produced here in Ghana.
Even though when you enter any art and craft market like this, we have staffs coming all the way. Art travels a lot. We need works from Senegal, just like Senegalese also need work from Ghana, Mali, Kenya. So we have
the
everything.
African countries.
Yes. So for example, when we are traveling for an exhibition in any neighboring African country like Burkina, they also need our work, typical Ghanaian work, to break their monotony in their market there. So we trade among ourselves as well. So let's say a Senegalese will come and buy stuffs from Ghana, and we too will go there and get stuffs from there.
All right.
For example, the shop that we are working towards, when you enter, you could see that most of the works there are from Ivory Coast, our neighboring Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Even though some of them are from Ghana, but to see that it's a different shop altogether. You can see works from Mali. You can see works from.
So which ones are from Mali?
Let's say the fish.
Okay. It's from Mali. Wow.
It's not as if we cannot do this fish over here, but this is what Malians are.
They do. They are noted for. Okay.
You get my point. So
what of this one?
This one is from Ivory Coast.
Wow.
Sun mask.
Okay.
Even though we can equally do this sun mask over here, but that's their special field.
Okay.
No, just like how we do the profiles, we do the ebony works and paintings and so on and so forth. So that's how it is.
Okay. We want to talk to some of the vendors here. We have a gentleman here that we'll talk to. Hello, please, what's your name?
My name is Baba Amadou.
All right, Baba.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the things that you have here? We can start with this one. What?
Yes, you see these ones like this. This is something made in Ghana, especially from the northern part of Ghana.
Okay.
So we use leather, cow leather, to do this one. When you go to our palace, we used to see this. Some make it like a pillow.
Okay.
Some people to use it like it. When you just sit down, you can use it. Some call it footrest. You can just put your leg on, and at the same time you can use it to sit.
Okay.
You get it? So it depends on how you like it. This one like this is the same leather, but we use it to make art. This is something like an Africa.
Okay.
We use this one to design Africa. And moreover, this is our symbol. This is our Dinkra symbol. We have Dinkra symbols here. You see all the symbols. So all of this one are made in Ghana here.
Okay.
We do everything here.
Okay.
And we have the carvings here.
Right.
We have the carvings here. From here, you can see lion here. This is rhino, all made in Ghana. We use our hand to carve all these things. And at top here, this is brass.
Okay.
Some people call it bronze. And this one especially, this is made in Kumasi. We do it from Kumasi. All of this from Kumasi.
Okay.
Where we mold this one.
Wow.
So everything here is made in Ghana.
Ghana made.
Ghana made.
Wow.
And we have paintings too here.
Okay.
Which we use our own hand to do the painting. So everything here, as you can see, it's not China, it's not from America. This is Ghana.
Ghana.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
So this is what we are selling.
Yes, we are really celebrating Ghana. But Baba, I want to ask, how often do people come here to buy these items?
Oh, they used to, this is our work. We call it seasonal work.
Okay.
So we have season that people used to come, especially the best season is around Christmas, December.
Okay.
That we used to get so many visitors here to come and patronage our goods. And Easter, the second Easter too, they used to come.
Okay.
So that is it. So this is open for everyone. Ghanaians and the foreigners.
But now that you have mentioned, between the Ghanaians and the foreigners, who come here the more?
Okay, you see, we have some in Ghana here, then they want to travel, they want to get something here. So for those people, every time they are here.
Okay.
But for this one, some of them are seasonal customers.
Okay.
During Easter and Christmas that they used to come. But as for the Ghanaians, those who want to travel, and some to used to buy this thing to go and decorate their room. So for that one, they are always come here.
Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you, Baba.
Thank you.
I want to have a feel of this. Wow, it's really heavy.
I
didn't know it was this heavy, but
no, it's heavy.
It's really
because
heavy.
This is the empty one, like this that you fill it with stuff.
Okay.
Maybe you have old shirt that you are not using.
Okay.
So you can use it
fill
to
them.
fill
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So when you fill it, it will become like this.
Oh, all right.
So that's the way
all right.
it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how it is. If you see say heavy, you put something inside there.
Inside
But
to
the
make it
empty like
heavy.
this, empty like this, you see it. This is empty. You see it's not
okay.
heavy.
Okay. So this is really light.
This is really light.
light.
So when you just feel it, it is heavy.
All right, Baba. Thank you very much for giving us a tour of your shop. We wish you all the best in the Ghana month.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we'll move on to other shops and then we'll talk to them and also find out.
Okay.
All right, so Chairman, let us know about the shop. Where are these items from and where are they made from?
All these beautiful baskets, hats, and what have you, shakers, plate mats, fruit mats, and everything you see here is coming straight from Bolga. It's
Okay.
handmade from Bulgar.
Wow.
With the straw and the elephant grass. They are made right here, and it's one of the best-selling export products now in the handicraft fraternity.
Oh,
Basket
okay.
is selling a lot.
Okay.
When you go to Bulgar, they have many companies, organized groups that are into basket
This-
production.
Wow, wow. These are really beautiful. I'm looking at this fan and I'm like, wow, this is so nice. This is so nice. So let's enter and then see some of the stuff that are in here. So a lot of baskets. So when you come to Ghana, you know that we do not joke with our baskets.
At
And
all.
so this is one of the baskets. This is so nice. I think that I have to get this one one of these days.
All the
But-
colors you see are organic. They are
Organic.
not
Wow,
poisonous.
wow,
We
wow.
have the round basket, we have the U shopper, we have a baby U shopper. You have,
So what are these ones? Are they also bags?
yeah, they are ladies' bags.
Oh, okay.
You can just yank it and see.
Oh, wow. Wow, it looks nice.
We have to go back to our.
Yeah, we have
This is
to.
natural.
We have to. Like you said, it's organic, no
No
chemicals
chemicals.
whatsoever. This is so nice.
chemicals.
You want to get something like this. The ladies, when you're going outside,
Yes.
you know, you can hang this and then it looks good on you. It's really nice. It's really nice. Wow.
You see, our colonial masters have demonized anything African. But let me ask you one question. This market, our biggest customers, they are all white people. So it's like, can you ask, you
Exactly.
are afraid of a wooden mask because somebody says it's evil. But then the same person,
It's coming to patronize it.
so we have to retell the story.
Yeah, our story has to be retold. Exactly, it has to be retold. But yes, these are natural, they are organic, and I'm loving this hat too. Let me try it out. Wow. So this is from the northern region.
Yes.
Oh my God. Just check me out. It looks so nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get this one. When you're going out, you know, you can just put this on and then have a nice time. It's really beautiful. My ladies, let's go for our own African Ghanaian stuff because these are nice. These are nice. Let me put it back. Maybe I'll give it to Chema. Chema, what's this one?
That one is for children.
Oh, okay.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to play with Chinese plastic shakers. This is a typical handmade burger
Yeah.
shaker. It's not harmful. You see?
Yeah.
I know you might have also played with that.
Oh
Chinese
yes, I have.
plastic.
I have.
So this is giving work to our
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
Mostly basket is woven
By the women.
in the northern region. So when you buy one basket, you are
Helping a
somebody
woman. Yeah.
in the north.
Yeah.
So let's patronize our own. You see,
Chairman,
this one, the Chinese cannot copy. They tried, they can't grow the straw. This is the elephant, this straw.
Elephant
It
straw,
doesn't grow
yeah.
well on their land. So at least we are lucky. Otherwise, before you know, they will do 20,000 pieces.
and make it made in China. All right, so we have been looking around. In fact, there are a lot of places to be explored. There are a lot of African, Ghanaian traditional things that we can look at and then talk about. But like Chairman has said, some of them are made here. They have a workshop here. So we want to go to the workshop, Chairman, and then see how the whole craft and the whole thing is made. So let's go to the workshop. Kindly direct us and then we can. Okay, so Chairman, what is this place?
This is, let's say, a studio.
Okay,
Paintings, as you can see, canvas,
okay,
fine art.
wow,
And as you can see, this is one of the finest painters we have here in the market, in the person of Ashiru Said.
Ashiru Said.
Yes, he's
Wow,
on Instagram and YouTube, and you can see he's also training some ladies.
All right.
For example, this lady just finished senior high, a visual art student, just like I did.
Okay.
Is here.
Wow, wow, wow. So we like to talk to Ashiru and then get to find out, you know, the motivation behind all these paintings and what really goes into it. All right, Ashiru, you're welcome. All right, I see that you are doing a painting of this black, beautiful African woman. Tell me, what's the motivation behind this?
The motivation behind it is just the beautiful women of Africa, especially
Wow.
in Ghana.
Oh, okay.
And then the way they dress in Africa, way this is a lady with a headgear in colors. Yeah.
But how is the market like for arts, paintings, and all that in Ghana?
For now, there is better than before.
Okay.
Before that, it was a little bit difficult, but now it's moving.
It's getting better. So which people patronize it the most? Is it the Ghanaians or the whites?
Now, everybody is in now. Before it was only the foreigners, which is the white generation. But now, even here in Ghana, people are getting involved now.
Wow.
So
Well, but how long have you been doing this?
that will be around 15 years now.
Wow, 15 years. Wow. Wow, that's great. That's great. But do you think that maybe there's something that we can do to promote your art more? Maybe governments, other institutions can do to promote the art business?
Today, I think that they're helping, especially the art markets in Ghana, for them to promote it in their own way. That is when it will also get to be as an individual artist.
All right, all right. But so far, I see that you have a lot of young people, some 1, 2, 3 or so that you are training here. But how many people are you training currently?
About 7.
7. Wow. So I see a young lady very busy there. Hello, my dear. Good morning. You're from saying? Rose. Rose, Sisi Aden na we me who say wo paint name bi. Oh, your background. Okay. Na oba ha che. Beda ben sa na oba ye. Na oba ye no ete sen hu ne sen. Ni je hu se ya dia dachi bia wo pese wo ye. Okay, okay, okay. So that is one of the young SHS graduates that are being trained here in the arts and then the painting and all that. All right, so we are currently at the workshop where a lot is going on, but Chairman will let us know exactly what is happening, because I see that there's something being carved here. Chairman, exactly what goes into production here?
This is typical wood carving. When you talk about wood carving, this is the basic process.
Okay.
You see that he's forming a chief sitting on a stool. If you can see the
Okay,
artwork very
okay. So that's a chief sitting on a stool. Okay.
under a tree.
Okay.
So
Wow.
eventually, when he finishes, as I was saying, you have another person who will do the sanding.
Okay.
If there's a need for it to be colored, or should be maybe finished in coffee color or black or so, there's somebody who does that as well.
Okay.
So he's a professional wood carver.
Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. It's so relaxing to watch it.
So when you come here, you can bring your design, anything you want, we can do it for you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes,
So
to furniture as well, carving door, bed, carving bed, and so much more.
okay. So how long does it take to finish something like this?
Let's say from the raw carving, you know, he started this since yesterday,
Okay.
to finishing, depending on the kind of finishing. Let's say at least in 3 days.
In 3 days. Wow. 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 A lot of work goes into it, considering the fact that you said after he is done,
Yeah.
someone else will
Yeah.
also come,
Yeah.
and then it's a whole industry on its own. You know, it doesn't just take one person to work on a carving. It takes like more than 2, 3 people to do this, which is really impressive. It's really impressive. But okay, that's another workshop. Okay, so we'll go and check that out.
Somebody finished. elephant head.
Oh, okay.
It is a polisher. That's his main ship.
Okay.
Polishing.
Okay.
As you can see him. Let's say the man has finished carving an elephant head. The metal you see on this elephant was also done by somebody.
Someone else.
That is
Okay.
somebody's work.
Okay.
So the person has come and gone. So he is now polishing it, putting dye, colors, making it coffee, making it black, whatever, the final finishing.
Wow, wow, that's beautiful. Well done, sir. That's a good job you are doing there. Aiko. Okay, so Chairman, what happens here?
This is also a wood carving shop. You see, this is a very nice. This man is carving a woman pouring water.
Wow.
You know, depicting our culture, our way of life. You know, those days we used to use pots made from clay. So this woman is having a lady
at her back. The typical Ghanaian woman.
She's back from the riverside, so you can see her
pouring the water into the pot.
pot.
Wow, wow, those were beautiful days.
Yes.
When you know that the water tasted differently from now.
Yes.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful art. When you come here, you know, you reminisce at a lot. You are seeing some of the old things that we used to do that we are not seeing now. And so, Chairman, thank you very much for taking time off your busy schedule and then showing us around here. We are so grateful. But we want to find out, are you sufficient here? Do you think that there's a need for more to be done in this sector so that it can promote our work?
Madam, the truth is, unlike, you know, the creative art industry, we have the performing arts and then the visual art. We are doing the visual aspect of it. Unlike a musician who can go into any studio and record, we need space, you know, to work. We need space to showcase our finished products. So our major challenge is land. And what we are doing now, assuming that 3 years ago, if not this small place is given to us by the District Assembly, where people will go back to their hometown, and you know that would have been the end. So we want the government, especially we in the city, when you go to South Africa, for example, they have a place called Shaka Marine Drive. You will see art and craft over there. But in Accra, it's like art and craft business is like some Kobolo business that doesn't need to be done in the city.
Uncle seems to agree with you.
The same South Africa, there is a shopping mall there called Rosebank Mall. It's a private business, but according to the history, the artisans were opposite where the mall is, but the owner saw what they were doing, so he decided to rent the basement. It's a very big place, so you meet Ghanaians, you meet Senegalese, you meet South African, and it's a nice art and craft market. We could do the same.
Yeah, sure.
We could do the same. So I just want to, you know, stress that Ghana Tourist Board and the Ministry of Tourism, in as much as we are trying to promote tourism, we should take a second look at the handicraft sector. Look at the situation of our center. When you enter there, it doesn't speak well of us as a Ghanaian. At least we have been able to do something. When you are here, you are happy.
Yeah, very nice.
Assuming we had a full support from government, this place would have been a story building where people can, the community, you know, this is the only sad thing we have in Ayawaso constituency. We don't have a recreational, you know, grounds. This place, like it's planned well. The top would be used for a community center where drumming, dancing, and those things could be taught, music.
Sure.
So the space for now, we are pleading government that for this place here, we can sell everything, but not Tetteh Quarshie Arts Market again.
Sure.
We beg.
Sure. All right, so thank you very much, Toda. It's been a nice time here at your workshop and even the whole of the Tetteh Quarshie Arts and Crafts Market. And so, you know, when it comes to the crafts business and all that, indeed, a lot is being done by government, a lot is being done, but we still feel that there's more to be done. Like he rightly said, there's the need for space where they can work. And so during this Ghana month, as we appreciate our Ghanaian culture, our arts and crafts, a little more attention should be given to the crafts business, that's the visual art, since it's employing a lot of Ghanaians and a lot of our wares are being portrayed to the outside world. And so we are pleading with government to have a second look at the Tetteh Quarshie Arts and then Crafts Center. So for today on the Assembly Ghana Month Corner, this is what we have for you from the Tetteh Quarshie Arts and Crafts Market. So over to you at the studio.